Oh, there. Not 3 seconds in. Good morning, everyone. He's been saying it this morning a lot. Earl, you are something else. Morning. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Deborah. I'm gonna have a little magic trick to get Buster out here. Since he thinks I'm a witchy woman anyway. Oh my gracious, Buster. I made Buster herbal tea and a fancy egg. And he did drink a little bit of the tea, but thanks, Amanda, because I was going to mention that while they're further down the road working on our internet, they keep walking down into the yard and getting into the box that's in our yard. So I think we have like a main box here. Morning, Willie. Morning, Rita. Morning, Carrie. Carrie. I'm never going to be able to say it right. I'm sorry. Morning, Manica. Hi, Buster. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bus? Danica, I'm pretty tired myself today, actually. I kind of overdid it yesterday, so I'm a little bit tired today. I'm happy to report they've picked up our trash 2 weeks in a row. Oh, I remember that. No, a fancy egg. I bought a one of those egg holders, hard-boiled egg holders. So I made him a hard-boiled egg and some herbal tea. He did eat the grape I gave him, though. Let me move his little toy box here, and you could see it. I think you should be able to see it now. Let's see. Maybe not. Earl, 3 seconds in, Earl jerked everybody. Now he's gone silent on us. You gonna sing? We were just listening to Justin Bieber. Yeah, that would be a new one for Earl to say. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Jane. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Ava. Ava. Merry Christmas, everybody. I see you, Buster, creeping on me. He's wondering who I'm talking to. Jerk. Yeah, I wish. If I try to clean the house, he attacks me. Attacks my broom. I'm actually still working on my first cup of coffee, but I'm directly going to make a second one after I'm done because it's one of those days. up from Scotland. And Merry Christmas. Yeah, I've been keeping a broom in my room. I'm a poet and didn't know it. I keep it on the side of my closet, and then, like, when we're done, when he goes back, I'll put it up today. And I'm probably going to grab one to have as a spare from the dollar quarter store, because that's the one thing that'll usually get him out here. He was really talkative this morning in his cage time, but I was really tired. I really wanted to record it, set up the camera and record it, but I was really tired this morning. Like I said, I really overdid it yesterday. Oh, good, good. I know it hasn't been, it's been a really hot summer there, I've heard. It's been hot everywhere this year, I think. But it does seem like it's cooling off. It's been a nicer week here, too. It's almost soup weather. Yeah, our forecast next week looks really good too. I love soup weather. I love making soup. It's my favorite thing to cook. Huh, guys? You ready for some chili, Buster? Earl doesn't eat anything like beans or anything. Alright, I gotta grab my second cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Getting that, boss? You putting that together? You're working hard. Come on over here. Come on over here. You're funny, Earl. Woo. Okay. Earl's. What? What? Okay. Hello, Lorna. Oh, I must have missed it. It's your birthday on Monday, Jane. Happy birthday. Early birthday. Sometimes Buster will say that. Hey, Buster. Buster, will you say happy birthday? Every now and then he will say happy birthday. There was a day, actually, I think it was the second year we had him. It was in November. I don't remember the exact date. I have it written down somewhere though, but he just like went, it's my birthday. Just plain as day. So we always say that's his birthday. Merry Christmas, Earl. Happy New Year. Yeah, it is really comforting. The weather just has to be right. I mean, I eat soup pretty much all year, but I really enjoy it when the weather's, you know, I love being able to sit outside and enjoy a bowl of soup. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Merry Christmas, that was Earl's way of saying happy birthday.
What are you doing?
Nothing, what are you doing? Hmm?
Oh my God.
Earl.
What? Don't you know? No. Come on. Here. What are you doing? Or
Hey, hey! What happened? What'd you do, boss? You okay? Oh, you gonna take a bite of your egg now? He's a drama king, by the way. I don't know if he like got his foot pinched or something. Scared me, boss. Oh, now he's playing it off. All right, it's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. Okay, back to work. We don't have to report that as a work-related injury. Hmm? You good, boss? He's like, just leave me alone. I love you. I wasn't looking at the screen either, so if you guys saw something that maybe he pinched his little claw or something, let me know in the comments, please.
no. What do you want?
You drinking your water? You gonna eat your egg or drink your herbal tea? Or you still trying to play off? Think you're fine. And yeah.
No. What are you doing?
Yeah, he does get embarrassed. I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny. I mean, it's interesting just how, like, intelligent they are.
Or what?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him because he would have, you know, kept carrying on. He'll carry on like that sometimes, and there's not a darn thing wrong with him, too, but. And I'm sure that their feet would be very sensitive, so. And the one side of that room is completely cockatooed, so I'll pick him up a new one next time I go.
Well, you go later. Okay. Or we do it. We go here. You go. Okay. You know what's down? Or
4? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dogs don't. You're right. Yeah, Earl will, he's the hydration police.
no.
Like I said, he's very dramatic too, and so,
Okay.
yeah, the lifetime is so lonely.
Or
Well, maybe I can, next week, maybe when Amanda does the disclaimer about the headphone alert, she can ask people to hit the like button and subscribe if you like the content. About next week, I'm gonna have a live on Thursday, or I'm sorry, Wednesday. I can't do it Thursday. So, we'll do it Wednesday, same time next week. And then we're gonna be into October, which is crazy. I can't believe it's almost October already. It's hilarious, Earl, isn't it? October's hilarious.
wait.
And I'll look at my October calendar and figure out what lives. I might do another live Sunday with Earl. I'm just not sure.
Or
You want to do your own live on Sunday, Earl? What do you think?
what are you doing?
What are you doing? Twice this week, Buster has said hi, Earl. Pretty clearly too. So I'm hoping I catch that on video sometime. And last weekend, we were outside with them. You're hilarious, Earl. I went in the house, and when I came back out, my husband told me, Buster went, "Hi, Dad," because he doesn't say Dad very often. I mean, he calls him Dad, but he doesn't say it very often anymore. It's usually Mama, which is funny. But anyway, hope to catch that too. Yeah. Oh, good, Luna. Yeah, it's almost almost time. It's almost October. Buster's still trying to pretend he wasn't being a drama king. Hi, Bus. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bus? Yeah, he does say it. I just, oh, okay, I'll pin that one. Thanks, Amanda. Well, Buster. What you talking about, Bus? That's Earl drinking water like the dogs. Or the sound of our dogs drinking water. We have a couple really big, or two of our dogs are big. But Max is very loud when he drinks water. He heard the word water. I guess he had to explain it or make it give a visual. Right, Earl? Right, Earl? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Answer the phone. Aw, what is it, Bus? Something making you sad? Huh? What is it, Bus? What is it? Yeah, he does say that a lot. He's really good at sound effects. Oh, you giving kisses, Earl? Merry Christmas. It's gonna work out. Okay, Bus. What are you doing? No, we're not gonna get near the tripod, sir. Back up away from the tripod. Go on. I'm gonna go get your broom. Do you want me to go get your broom? Bus. This way. Thank you for listening. That's a good bird. Merry Christmas! Happy New Year! Hi, Earl. Oh, Earl's waving hello. What do you think about Buster? He was putting some deep thought into that. Like what he wants to do. It's funny. The mind of a cockatoo. Oh, he may have. No, I haven't heard Earl say mama, unless he said it and I thought it was Buster, which is possible. Um,
Where we go?
what are you doing? You gonna take a drink of water? Or your herbal tea? Or your egg? You need to eat your eggie. Made it just for you. Hi, handsome. Aw, Earl, you're so handsome. You showing your pretty wings? Let me see your pretty wings. After much thought, Buster decided to go back to work. Buster.
No. What are you doing?
Buster. I didn't tell you this. Dad's coming home early today. Not real early, but a little early. Woohoo! You excited, Earl? Huh? Are you invisible now? You frozen? So he's not sure he believes me that time. Because he came home early Monday? Just a little early.
Come on, Mac.
Come on, Mac. He says Mac instead of Mac, so I'm not sure. Maybe that's how I say it, and I just don't realize it. But that he does that. Come on, Mac, and it's for Max. He does it so much now that we call him Mac a lot of time as a joke. Hey, North Carolina. Or I just always assume NC stood for North Carolina, but hello, Gator Lady, welcome. But I think you live in Florida. Yeah, he's a little spoiled. You guys, if you have headphones on, the UPS guy's here. And actually, I have to go to the door. It's my grandson's medicine. Oh, crap. I'll be right back. Buster, Earl, watch Buster. Be good. It's okay, Buster. You better get your dogs in line. Out of control. Yeah, you can't beat him, join him. Right? Can't beat him, join him, Earl. It's okay, Matt. Come on. Welcome to my life, y'all. Oh. That's Earl. Bo, don't do that, please.
Come here. Come eat. No.
I know what that is because he said, come eat. So when I feed. Oh, hold on. Well, the dogs were barking too, but Earl chimed in at the end. When they wouldn't listen to him and stop, he just can't beat him, join him kind of thing. Honestly, I'm surprised Buster didn't start because he was barking yesterday. Oh, Bobo. Bobo is like trying to lay on my laptop.
Stop.
Tell him, Earl. I don't yell at my dogs like that either, you guys.
Stop. Ew.
Bobo, you have to move over. Hey, come on.
Come here.
Come
Come
here.
eat.
Here.
No.
Oh, Bo, come on. You can't lay on that part. It's my laptop. Here, no. Listen. We have to scoot over, sir. Come on. Here, let's get down a minute and start over. Come on. Okay. Now, right here. Right there. Don't be jealous, Max. I can pet you both. Okay.
Come on, baby. Come here. Whoa.
So, when he was saying that I feed Bo in a kennel, I pretty much, like, Max has to eat alone and Bo has to eat alone. I'm still testing Earl out, but for the time being, he has to eat in his kennel. And I make him sit and wait while I put the food in, and then I stand there and he can't go in until I give the command, go eat. So that's what Earl was doing. And a couple times he's tried to not, listen, and that's all I'll say no. And what I'll do, I'll go, no, not yet. And then we have to circle and start over.
What?
I don't really really teach them anything. I mean, the biggest thing is repetitiveness of what you're trying to teach them. And don't give up. There's things that I think Buster's picked up from television, songs, things like that.
What are you doing?
You want to be fed in a kennel? Okay, guys. I got a poodle sandwich in here. These two are in my face. Fussing over who's going to get pet, and I can pet you both.
No.
Okay, that's all. Come on. Listen, between the two of you, you're 200 pounds trying to waller all over me. It's enough. Let's sit down for a minute. Yeah, they're both like just up in my face. And Bo, he really tries to outdo Max by trying to get in my lap, and so.
Come here. Come eat. Come here. Yeah. No.
because, you know, the evil UPS man was here.
Hello.
Who's calling you, Earl? Who's on the phone? Who's on the phone?
Oh. Jerk. Jerk. Jerk.
Oh, wow. 3 times a jerk. Y'all really. Ooh. Who whizzed in your Cheerios this morning, Earl?
Jerk. There we go. Oh, here. Hey, come here. Joe. Come on, buddy.
I'm gonna say butter, Earl. Who was it that asked about the talking? Let me look back at your name.
What?
Annika, if you have the volume on, you probably heard the dogs barking. That's probably what woke you up. And Earl.
Jerk. Oh, we got stuff. Come on now.
I can't find the name of the lady that or the person that was asking about teaching her Amazon to talk. There's some videos on YouTube. Supposedly you can play for them, but again, repetitive. Just doing it every day as many times as you think of it.
What?
Yeah, his little broom accident.
Oh.
Yeah, you got them right, Lisa.
What?
And then we did have Buddy, but
Stop.
Buddy recently passed.
Mhm.
Joyce, okay,
Woo!
yeah.
Don't. Don't.
No, you can't put your feet up on me like that. Yes, sir.
Stop.
Ooh. Sit. Let's sit.
Okay. What? Oh no. What's chopping? Mm-hmm. Some jack.
Oh, there's Daisy. Sorry. Yes, we have 5 dogs. I have Charlie, Max, Daisy, Izzy, and Bo.
Come on, Aggie. Come here. Come over.
I don't have my glasses on either. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Daisy is kind of like where she's just an older dog. We always say she's like a stuffed animal. She just kind of, you know, she goes outside a few times a day, and then she does get excited at mealtime and snack time. He's behind the cage. I'm about to go get him.
Come on here.
Do you love me? I ask you that all the time, don't I, Earl? Just give your dinosaur a kiss? Or, that's not a dinosaur, that's a tiger. There you go, Willie. Usually when I play with Earl, Buster will come out here. Woo! He likes this thing. He lets me pet his head with it. Bo, please don't jump the gate. Mwah. Mwah. Get up under here, give you scritchies. Ah. Woo! Woo! You love this toy? You're a hyper boy today. You must have had your water. you have your water? On you. Alright, come on, Bussy. I touched the sacred broom. You like that thing, don't you? That's so funny. Here, get it. Get your scrub daddy and put your scrub daddy into that broom.
Come on up. Come on up. Go. Go.
Girl. In my defense, I think I say let's go. I'm pretty sure. You want to put that in your recorder? Okay.
Ooh. What are you doing? What are you doing, Earl?
I actually, the first time in, I can't tell you how long, paid somebody to groom Bo, because I tried to groom him, and he looked awful. He looked like I scalped a sheep. So I think I figured out what she uses differently on his type of poodle hair. Because when they're a poodle mix, it's, you know, anyway, I'm going to order that and try it next time. Now, my daughter does pay somebody occasionally to groom her dog, Izzy, because she's extremely difficult to groom for me. And I'm just getting older now, and I just don't want to deal with it. She's a sweet dog until you try to groom her. She's a brat. But anyway, when I went to pick him up, they have these little rooms, and they have like a toddler bed in it with like sheets that have dogs on it. It's absolutely adorable, and it is like 7 foot. But if he had wanted to jump it, he could have jumped it. But he was just being a good boy. But it was funny. Oh, Yacht Rock is on Sirius. I actually like that station a lot. Yeah, and that one is kind of a smaller gate, but he can do this bigger gate too. Oh, it's adorable. Like her setup there was it's so cute. I've missed some conversations, so and the problem is when I try to go back to read the conversations, I scroll a little bit and then it brings it back down. So it's hard for me to find. There's another one that's around that station too. There's the Yacht Rock, and then there's another one that we like, and they're right around each other in numbers, like 16, 17, something like that. Oh, I'll never figure out how to do that unless Amanda gives me detailed instructions. I keep saying I'm going to write to Sirius XM and tell them to have a station called Butt Rock, but then everybody would be butthurt because, at least my family anyway, they argue over what Butt Rock is. And my one daughter gets really offended if you say a band she really likes is Butt Rock. And it doesn't mean we don't like the band. And I don't know if that's like a culture term or not, but we have a thing in our family where we'll say that's Butt Rock. Yeah, anyway, I keep wanting to write Sirius XM and tell them they need to have a Butt Rock station. That's probably offensive, but we don't mean it bad.
What?
Oh, I think it's something my family made up. family is pretty fun. Like, I actually have about 3 of my kids that could be comedians, honestly. Maybe that's just a mother's love or something, but that's what I think. You coming at me, bro? I don't know if you guys got to see that.
Come on now.
Buster, I know deep down you really love me. Right? Blink twice if you love me. Oh. I've been trying, Amanda. I was trying again last night, but I was rearranging my office, so. Okay, it must be a family thing that we made up then. Well, you guys have learned a new term. We have a lot of stuff like that ends up happening. I think it's just a big family thing. I mean, I'm sure other families do it too. I'm not trying to. But my kids, like, when they were little, they made up fake bad words too. I have a nephew that used to do that as well. I had babysat my nephew, and my sister-in-law came home to pick him up after work. Gosh, I'll have to ask her because I don't remember. I mean, he's like 37 years old now, so I can't remember. He kept calling me this name, like Francis or something like that, and I was like, I'm not Francis. I'm Aunt Jennifer. And so I was telling her when she got home, she was like, she started scolding him. So that was a bad word he had made up and used a different word for it. So he was really saying F you to me, and I didn't know it. He's walking around now.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll have to get my kids maybe to text me that, and I'll go over that next week. I know one of them, my one daughter really gets offended when the other kids say it's butt rock because it's one of her favorite songs or something like that. Buster, you're not invisible. I see you. I see you. Are you just gonna... Buster, you're silly. You are silly. Protect that broom. Protect that broom.
Come on, take it, bro. Jerk.
Yeah. Well, they just have the one brother. Yeah. Where you going, Bus? Bus, come back. There you are. He's like, you're gonna touch my broom if I don't.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah. Yep. Only one boy. Don't feel sorry for him, by the way. He's very spoiled. These girls love their bub bub.
Don't let you like that. You can set a place for all day. You know, like the honey and the birthday. To me. What are you doing?
Yeah, he would think that was funny. Well, I don't know if you heard him on the one video where he did that, like, "What's up, YouTube?" He was in the back. If you listen, he says, "See, if I did content, I would just like video Buster doing nothing for like 3 minutes straight and put it out there instead of the rants." And he's kidding. He would do that as a just to be silly, but anyway, yeah, he's pretty funny when he gets in his element, but he can be inappropriate to me anyway sometimes. But he jokes about a lot of political stuff, but he makes fun of both sides. I mean, he has a side, but he just does. Yeah, he's just funny. He thinks he's on Saturday Night Live every time he's here. He is number 6.
When or what? Mm-hmm. What's I'm actually stop working right there. Like, I got forward. Mm-hmm. Oh, stop.
Just talk to us, Earl.
What?
Yeah, I know you guys. Well, he's not doing anything right now, but stalking me currently. Go back over there, please. Go on. Go over there and play. Thank you. Everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to see the little white dinosaur. Oh, my computer timed out. Buster. You're so funny.
Walk up. Here. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, I was surprised to find out as my kids got older what they learned on a school bus. Yeah. Come here, Bus. Come over here, Bussy. Oh, Bussy, Bussy. I don't think my girls will mind if I tell this, but I found out like years later after it happened, there was You have to know my daughter that has the artificial eye. She's very shy. Um, like she doesn't really, she's just very, very much like a shy person. And so this is very out of character for her. But somebody was bullying my youngest daughter on the bus, and I think all my kids are close in one way or another, but um, the two of them were really close, and um, so the kid, he kept like really being mean to her. And I mean, kids, they don't tell the bus driver, they don't tell their parents until they grow up. And my daughter moved a seat and just didn't say a word, moved up like 2 seats because he was in front of my other daughter, and she popped her eye out and took her eye and just started going, or no, she moved up. She said, "You want to see something?" And he just looked at her, they said, and she popped her eye out and she started just putting it like this in his face and then popped it back in. So the kid turned around, didn't say a word, and never ever picked on my other daughter again. So that's how you handle a bully, y'all. Oh, I didn't know. That's why I didn't understand that either.
What are you doing?
I didn't know flannel meant washcloth. Huh.
Hello.
Yeah, around, I'm about to get him some more of them because it's Halloween time, and that's when they get them in stock at the dollar store, so. He just can't take it. You are so funny, Buster. You and your broom. Better protect that broom, Buster. So I'm gonna get it. Oh, really? I would love to see a Prince tribute band. Somebody my husband works with went to see Morris Day in the Time.
Huh?
I didn't realize. Well, I mean, I knew Prince owned a lot of. Oh, look, he's trying to drag it under so that I can't get it. They couldn't tour anymore because Prince wouldn't allow it. Or they took all their royalties or something. There was something like that. So after Prince passed away, Morris Day and the Time were able to start touring again. And a guy my husband works with went to see them and said said they sound really good, which if they haven't been touring all these years, they probably do. They haven't ruined their voice. You're not going to take that under there. Yeah, he's trying to drag it under his cage so that I can't get it. Don't you hiss at me. miss anybody, I'm sorry.
Bingo about.
Oh, he's got his scrubby.
What do you know about?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah, they were telling me about it. But I guess there's a place in Augusta that they have a lot of like little outdoor concerts.
What?
I see you. I see you, sir. There's a little Stockosaurus on the prowl.
Ow.
Yeah. Yep. He passed away on one of my daughter's birthdays.
Go back.
Apricot. Applesauce? I know. Yep. Luna's getting her little bird in October. Yeah, my oldest daughter loves Halloween. Are you gonna talk, Buster? Can you guys see Buster? I have to turn this around. He's up on his toy box. You got something to say, sir? I found he loves those little troll toys. I can't bring the microphone out right now because it freaks Earl out, but I found a troll karaoke machine, and I had made an offer on it, but they didn't accept it, so. Because I want to get Buster a karaoke machine. I think that would be hilarious. Hey, Stockosaurus. No, you cannot bother though. Thank you. What are we doing, boss? Yeah, it was. George Michael died on Christmas. I recently watched the Wham documentary. If you guys are a fan of George Michael or William or both, it was a nice little documentary. I did not realize him and that Andrew were actually best friends. So it was a really interesting little documentary. I enjoyed it. But I had forgotten he passed away on Christmas Day. They don't bring it up in the documentary, but I was looking him up, and I guess there's a mess with his estate. It was supposed to go to like his niece or something like that. And Amanda, I enjoyed this too. This is like my adult time, even though the kids are still in the room. But these two kids talk like adults. They say adult things. Not my fault, I promise. They came this way. Right, Buster? Right? You know, if you go under there, I'm just going to pull the broom out. I should play, see? You know it, don't you? Play witchy woman. I got my broom, Buster. You don't believe me about Dad either, do you? He's coming home early today. Woohoo! Earl, you happy about that? Woohoo! Yeah, they were, like I said, they were besties. I didn't know that. And they said he really just stuck with him longer than he really wanted to. You know, because they kind of like, you know, said he didn't do anything or whatever, so. Where's Albert? By the way, I just wanted to mention Ruth from New Jersey that sent us the Action Park gear, like shirts and book. If you're on here, can you please just let me know you're here? Or if you could, send me just a letter with your address. I've lost your address, and I haven't seen you on here in a while, and I've been worried about you. So if there's any way you're listening, please get in touch with me. I'd like to be able to stay in better touch with you. I do when I can, Luna. I don't have as much time to watch other channels, because I'm just busy with my own. But I do try to watch other channels. Yeah, I'm just really concerned about her, and I actually, I have an area where I keep people that have written, and I don't know what happened because I've lost the one that's from Australia that sends like the stamps and different things. I've lost that address as well, and I need to reach out to Carol too. I haven't heard from her for a while, and Anna, and there's a few people that I haven't heard from for a while I need to check in on, but I've lost a few of my addresses, and I tore my desk apart, which my daughter and I are swapping desks. She's going to take my desk, and I'm taking hers. So I had to take everything out anyway, but yeah, I can't find these addresses anywhere. So I still have a few of them, but so from now on I'm just going to put them in my address book so I don't lose them. Thanks for being here, Laura. Remember, next week will be Wednesday. I never thought about that. The thing is that she sent me a box. I don't think I could go back over my deleted emails and find her address, because what she sent was a package.
Hello.
Hello, Earl. Oh, the dinosaur disappeared again. You see how he puts that beak on it and leaves it there as if like affirming that that's his property. No, when I get a package, I'll look, because I guess I could click the link and see if it shows up. But I'll have to. I'll definitely try that.
What are you doing?
Oh, Earl's been a lively one today. See, he's trying to do that again, where he's trying to pull it. Can you guys see Earl? No, no. Nice try, rat. Nice try. Acting like a little rat. You trying to pull it under your cage so I can't get it? You are a smart boy. Oh no! We made a mess. Now you're gonna have to use that broom to clean it up. Thanks, Earl. We made a mess, Buster. Who's gonna clean that up? You. Did you hear that? He said, "You are." Nuh-uh, you're gonna clean it up. You got the broom. You're in charge of the broom. That means you have to clean it up. Yeah. You're gonna clean it up. Or you could just eat it. Yeah, that's a better option. Right? You gotta soak it. You gotta soak it in your tub, sir. Soak it, or woo! Or soak it in your tea. Mm-hmm. I bet you. Yeah. You like that idea? You are not taking that under there. I'm just letting you know. It's stuck, Buster. It's stuck. Oh, Buster. He's at Templeton. I'm gonna rename you Templeton. Oh, goodness. The fight continues, Buster.
Come on, out.
The fight continues. I hope this is entertaining you guys. It entertains me. It doesn't take much though, but. Oh, that kind of does sound like Mr. Bill, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah. Well, Charlotte's Web is actually my favorite childhood book. My second grade teacher read that book to our class, and she would only read it if we got like all our afternoon, after recess, our last recess, we got all of our work done and we had behaved. She would read us a chapter, and it really is, I credit her for giving me a love of reading. It was that book that really hooked me. And she like read really, she's really well spoken and read really well too, so she made it really interesting. But Templeton's hilarious, but I think Wilbur will always be my favorite. I raised actually a hog by Bottle, the mom. He was the runt, so I named him Wilbur. And years later, our stove, our heat broke, and my dad had to trade him and our cow for a stove. And oh my goodness, like it literally broke my heart, especially because they got slaughtered for food. I'm surprised I'm not a vegan over it, but I'm not. I don't know if you heard him hiss at me, but he hissed at me for touching his broom. I wonder if it was like a thing, like a suggested thing. But yeah, I love that book. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He wants to drag it behind the cage. Like I said, that's what reminded me of Templeton, like dragging stuff away. But look at Buster. He's a hard worker, isn't he? Buster, you work so hard. Can you guys see Earl? Yeah, he's in frame. Earl, are you going to be quiet now all of a sudden? Woo! There's Earl. Oh, clapping hands, clapping hands. You going to sing us a song? Sing us a song, sir. Buster's not the only singer around here. Good morning.
Welcome.
Keep trying, boss. That's right. Yeah, please do. I loved Amelia Bedelia too. I love that book. And if anybody is into young adult fiction, I occasionally still read some young adult fiction. I can't say the name right. Esperanza Rising. is a really good book. A sixth grade teacher recommended it. So the girls and I all read it. And we really liked it. It's a sweet story. You're getting close, Buster. Templeton. Ready? Steady, go! I'm holding you back, aren't I, Buster? I'm as bad as Albert. Thanks, Earl. Yes, he has his own bedtime cage. Yes. Let me look up the book and I'll type it in. It's a very good book. It's a short story. Yeah, I know. Somebody was trying to get me to take one of those. I was like, no thanks. They're cranky. You want water, Earl? Yeah, it's a little Barbie Jeep too. I look for other little like accessories for his house when I thrift and yard sell, and then a lot of times too, like things that I get, we'll kind of play around with it, and then I'll donate it to kids. But like the Barbie Dream House, he loves it, so that's his to stay in the Jeep. I'd kind of like to get a little better Jeep, not that, but one that maybe, yeah, wouldn't that be fun? That plays music, you know, if you push a button, it plays music and stuff. I think he would get a kick out of that. But I'm just, you know, eventually I'll probably find one thrifting. And I don't know that that's a real Barbie one. That might be the My Scene. I can't remember. I bought it off Marketplace years ago. You losing your mind, Buster? That sponge just will not go into that broom like you want it to, will it? Woo, Earl. Well, I hope you feel better, Julia. Yeah, it is a very sad story, but it's a very, did I miss something? Annika, are you getting a parrot? It's that time, it's that time of the year for spiders. We're having some problems too. Ooh. Willie, I was going to tell you, I'm about to give up on my garden. It's just not doing very well this year. I think I'm going to, in about a month or so, go buy some compost and put it on, and then put some topsoil or whatever, like get some brought in that to go on top of it, and just let it maybe sit through the winter, and then try back in the spring is what I think I'm going to do. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, there's a place that sells it, and it's actually pretty cheap. We have a compost, but it's mostly pine straw, so I want to get some. Be careful, Luna. My daughter got bit by one and got a staph infection years ago. Uh-oh. He's almost got it. That same daughter got a hold of her EpiPen and stuck herself through the thumb and went plump through her thumb fingernail. And had it not, she would have lost her thumb because it causes necrosis. And because the ER doc said some people accidentally shoot their nose and have lost like the tip of their nose and stuff through it. I don't understand how that works, but whatever. But she did. She got some necrosis, but it was just like superficial. Yeah, it was pretty infected. But she also got a spider bite one time and got staph from that. I have interesting stories raising 8 kids. Let me tell you. I'm watching you. Earl, excuse you. I'm gonna have to put gas sex on Earl's wish list.
Jerk.
I'm not good at writing. I don't know if I'll get to this year. I really wanted to, but we need to do a couple more things on the chicken coop. So I don't think I'm going to get to one this year. I had planned on trying to do a winter garden, like all through the winter. But I think I'm going to pause on that and try to build up my, my soil. I mean, I can't even get, I did get some cucumbers, but my zucchinis and summer squash won't even come up. And like, I grew them just in plain old dirt in Ohio, and I know people that grow it in sand. It'll pop up and it'll give me a flower, like a bloom, and then it just dies off. Because if I get blooms on the one I planted this time, I'm just going to fry them up and eat them. Because that's delicious.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Yeah, I know. He called me a jerk. I have actually a few of my daughters that are really, they're great writers. My oldest actually has some work out there. She writes under she has like a pen, but she's had some articles published. She's a very talented writer. She should be a bestseller by now. And I'm not just saying that because she's my kid, because I would tell you if she was awful. But yeah, she's a great writer.
What? What?
That's good. That's good. I I hope she gave you something topical for it too. Really? Is that like a species of them or something? Or did they just grow that way? Me neither.
What? Hey, Dylan. Come on now. What can I say? No. Come on. Let me. Hello.
Well, hello from the Netherlands. Carmen, I don't know if you're the one I spoke about this before, but there used to be, when my daughter was going through her cancer treatment, she was a featured child on the website, and people used to send her mail and some gifts. And there was a guy, his name was Michael. I'll have to get his last name from my daughter because she has a book he sent her that he signed. But I have not been able to find him. But he used to send her CDs because she had radiation. She was having some trouble with certain things in school. So we played classical music for her while she worked. And it actually did help. And she ended up catching up wonderfully anyway. But he used to send like CDs with classical music. Candy, thanks Earl, from the Netherlands. Like he did really a lot of nice things for our family. And I would love to find out, where he is. So, maybe you could email me if you wouldn't mind. And I'll get his first and last name and see if there's anything you might be able to find out. Perfect trooper. Are you gonna talk to us, Buster? Woo! Can you see both of them, guys? I think you can now. You got something to say? A lot of times that's your talking box. Your toy box is your speech box, isn't it? What do you got to say, Buster? Nothing? You got nothing for me? Really? Oh, that's interesting to call it that. Funny. I'm gonna look that up. Oh, he's just giving me the stink eye.
What are you doing? What? Yeah, I can go walk.
No, sir. Why are you still awake, Sean? Go to bed. What are you doing, sir? Buster, I can't believe you're giving Earl all this limelight. You got nothing to say? That's right. Earl's being the star. Buster will have to go up in a little while because I'll have to clean up this mess. You gonna get some water? Oh, you're gonna work on the broom again. Hey, Early. Oh no. Ugh. Buster, keep me busy, don't you? Let's make sure I can see them both. Bye, Luna. Thanks for being here. Yeah, he's just chilling.
Ow.
Bye, Luna. Take care. Remember, next week will be on Wednesday, unless something changes. Oh, he's gonna try his tea. Oh, or not, since I said that. Try your tea, Buster. Here, guys. Go play over that way, please. We want to see you on camera. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine, Bus Bus. If you could only see the side eye he's giving me. Oh, you kind of can see him. I thought he was off camera. Open team. What, Buster? Buster, king of the one-liners. Hey, Kara. Where's my kiddos? Tell my kiddos I love and miss them. We're gonna FaceTime the kiddos soon, aren't we, Kara? Are they mowing your place or your neighbor's place? I know they do a lot for your one neighbor too.
Come on.
Oh, okay. Hey, Bobo, quit trying to climb on my lap, please.
Hey, come here. Oh.
Come here, Maxie. I've had to do that, Kara. Many times. Yeah, I'm not sure, Julia, do you do this all year, or is this just a seasonal thing? Don't let them fool you, right? Roosters taste just as good as hens. Cook them in cheap beer in an Instant Pot. My kids did when we did it. It's a lot more sanitary, really, than what you see in factory farms. Here. What are you doing, Buster? You just abruptly get in your cage? Max.
Go.
Yeah, I don't do the deed, but I do the rest. I never did the deed. Well, I just got to when we did it back in Ohio, I got to the point where I didn't trust where my food was coming from. So as much as I could on my own, I did. We did rabbits and chickens. But I also had chickens just for laying and things like that. Opie's just about got it. But and to some it sounds like silly or hippie or whatever, but I always thank them for their life and their service. Not to be silly, but nice try, Buster. But a lot of people gave me, there was a lady that had, I did a good job, didn't I? That had hundreds of chickens. And she didn't mess with butchering. She would just give us a mess of roosters that they didn't want. And my daughter and I would put them in our freezer. It's a circle of life sort of thing. Like I said, as upset as I was over my hog and my cow getting traded for wood stove, or coal stove actually, you would think I would be vegan, but I like knowing where my food comes from better than, I don't like doing it either, but it is what it is. Come on guys, let's back up here. Come here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I always do.
Come here.
Kara, have you done it before? Yeah, that's the same with us. I actually have been eating vegetarian through the week, but more for health reasons and just meat is so expensive. Honestly, leafy greens have more protein than meat. Oh, come here. Kara, I'm going to send you a text real quick. Thank you, Amanda. had some evil ones that had to do that too. I promise I'm just joking. I always tease Buster when he's like flogging me that I've had roosters that I haven't put up with as much as I put up with him. I told Amanda one day, Buster, as somebody was bothering me, and I said, Buster is the only bully I allow in my life. Right, Buster? Are you a bully sometimes? Do you bully me sometimes? He's lucky he's cute. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I love pasta and rice too. And sweets. Oh. Yes, I do. It actually, lately when he's like that, it's been worse when Ken's home. Yeah, right. That's true, it's Gareth. Yeah. He used to be, but no, you're not gonna get my tripod. Everything is too quiet, please, guys. Thanks, Earl. Breaking the silence.
Huh?
Yeah, Buster does love the chickens. He might talk to them, but he loves the kids too. He's not getting his dose of FaceTiming. Now, I've never said that word to him, but Buster, where'd you go? And I honestly, I don't cuss a whole lot. Usually if I do, it's an accident. I always say the birds are a bad influence on me. But when the day Buster attacked my back, I did say that word. That's the word I said. But I said, D it Buster, not Earl. I mean, I can't take it personal. Yeah, he was being a jerk, wasn't he? But at the same time, it does hurt my feelings, like, because I love him so much. I can't help. I'm just human. I can't help it. Oh, it was really. He does that a lot. So Bo was eating in the kennel last night, and he kept doing that. He came right out and he said, "Hi, Bo." It was really cute, but I didn't get it on video. Yeah. I always I like to get it because I know a lot of people really enjoy when Buster bounces out back and hops around. What are you doing, Bussy? You need to soak that. I had put on their wish list that Supreme pasta, and they both like it. They soak it, but both of them. Earl's been eating it. I put a little bit in his cage, and his water bowl was a mess after cage time in the morning. But they have been eating that, so that's good. Buster eats cooked, and they actually can have cooked and dry pasta, but they can't have beans dry. I guess it can be poisonous. Beans have to be cooked. So that's I mean I'm just putting it out there. We let Buster have a little bit of bread every now and then. I don't understand why people lose their mind about it because pasta is made from the same thing. So every now and then he takes a nibble of Ken's bread. So yeah. And he likes to eat, occasionally we let him have a couple other things that are fried. There he goes, he's going to soak it. Good job, Bus. Makes it easier for him to eat. I love to watch him hold food in his little claw. It's so cute. Sprouts are great. They're good for you too, Kara. I'm sure you know that. I love sprouts. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. I mean, if it was a dog, now not in every scenario with a dog, but usually I'll question someone if a dog doesn't like them. But birds are not like that. They really do pick one person, and it's just, yeah. So, I mean, he just didn't choose me to be his person. I have a better chance with Earl, I think, than anything. But I mean, Earl will actually step up on my hunt. He does prefer men. Good job, boss. But at the same time, this little bathtub I bought is the best little thing. Because he's really funny about drinking water. That's probably where Earl picked up the water thing from, because I'm always like, hey, Buster, because you have to hand feed him water most of the time. But with this tub during the day, there's just something about it that he likes. He will drink and soak his food in it. And I'm just absolutely thrilled with that little purchase. I bought it just as a toy, but it's worked out really well. I hope so. I'll have to try that one, Carol, because I love basil. Where was I going? I read something and the thing about Bo, where he was raised outside, I did one day. It was just a complete accident. We're used to our dogs being great with Buster, but anyway, Buster went running out, and Bo started to chase him, and I scolded him that no, to stop, and he immediately stopped. So I'm very cautious outside, because for whatever reason I feel like he looks at him as prey when he's outside, because he was raised outside and probably did have to unfortunately fend for himself and feed himself. So we're very careful in that scenario, and I always leash him. And a lot of times you'll see when we're outside, Bo's in the house for now, and we work with that off camera. And I do try to put disclaimers like, don't just pluck your dogs and your birds together. I see some people that do those videos for views, and I'm not doing that because somebody could get hurt. I always try to put out there, like, you know, I know people that have birds and cats together, which really fascinates me because I think cats are more predatory than dogs sometimes. Right. Oh, I know her. They both love me. Um, I have some purple basil, Willie, and I really like it. And I don't mean to keep going off scale here, but and then I also have some ginger mint because I love ginger. I drink a lot of ginger tea because I have a lot of stomach issues, and it does settle my stomach. It's also great if you don't feel good, like if you have a stuffy nose. Don't drink it for fevers. Ginger's a hot spice or a hot herb. So if you have like a fever or something like that, it's not good for it. But if you're just sick in general without a fever, it's usually good for you. Always make sure it doesn't interfere with any medications you may be on as well. Kara's allergic to ginger, which I think is so weird. But yeah, Michelle, that's very true. There always can be just that moment, that happens. The one I always, I'm gonna be sad, trusted was Buddy. Buddy would never. Amanda, that's funny because that's what it does to Kara, and it does it to my daughter Hannah too. But yes, it is, Jane. You're right. Yeah, sorry. Buster, where'd you go? Bussy. Bussy Fussy. I'm gonna get your broom. Well, guys, it's 1:00, and all's well. If you ever seen Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood, that's our favorite line. Annika, you probably have. You know a lot of music and movie quotes. You get along well with my husband. He's like that too. But I think I'm gonna get going. I'm a little bit hungry, and yeah, I've cried on a live. So that's probably about enough for today. Thanks you guys for being here. Remember, next week it's going to be Wednesday, unless something comes up. That's about all I can think of. I don't have much to upload. Ken took a video of Buster last night. It's funny because I started to come out, and I'm going to add that video on the end of the one Ken sends me, because he shoos me away with his hand because Buster stops. He doesn't get as loud when I come in there. So what we've been doing is Ken does it, and I'm sure maybe we'll do another bedtime live. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow because we don't walk on Fridays. So I don't feel so rushed, to get things done. But thanks you guys for being here, and Amanda and Willie, thanks for moderating, and we appreciate all you guys for being here. You guys have a good day.